Hi guys, today I just wanted to go over a few things about Beachbody and I made a nice little presentation for you guys. As we know, with most things in life, you only see what is shared with you. You only see what we allow each other to see. I only see the part of you that you share with me on Facebook. I only see the part of you that you share with me personally. You only see the part of me that I share with you. You guys don't see the in-depth parts of not only like my life, but as coaching as well. So what I did is I made this cute little presentation for you. The top of the iceberg is what you most likely know about coaching, and the bottom, we'll get into it, it's what you did not know or what you may be surprised to know. So go ahead and get started. Go straight. Okay. There you go. What you most likely know about coaching. You most likely know that we like to work out at home. A lot of coaches, to your shock or to your surprise, are introverts. They're people who don't like to be around a bunch of people. And for me personally, I don't like to work out at a gym because I don't like to be judged. I don't like people to look at me, and even if I'm not being judged, I don't like people to look at me when I'm working out. I have Tang and I have Theo, and those are the only two that I like watching me work out, unless you're a Beachbody coach or one of my challengers. So like, I don't like working out at a gym. I don't like to have to try to do a bunch of machines all the time. So coaches like to work out at home in our own little private areas where we can look as foolish as we like or dress as crazy as we like. I like to dress crazy. I'm one of those. You most likely know that coaches drink some kind of shake thing. I will get into Shakeology a little bit later, but yes, we do drink a meal replacement shake thing. Coaches like social media. Yes. Obviously, in the world and day that we live in, social media is a big thing in our lives. It's how we stay connected. We like it, and we not only like it, but we like to know the inner workings of it. We like to know how to communicate with more people and get our reach to more people. That's one of the best parts about globalization and the advances in technology that we've had, is that you get to go out and you get to meet people that you may have never been able to know before. I remember on my trip to Las Vegas, I got with Beachbody for free. I met this guy in the airport in Detroit because I was stuck there for a while. I like social media, and I asked him if he wants to be my friend. Yeah, he's my friend now. Like, we like to do that. That's how we stay connected, and it's a greater way for us to build our relationships. And that's what you'll learn, is what Beachbody is about, is building our relationships. Coaches make healthy life choices. Overall, we're not perfect, but we do try to make good life choices and try to eat healthy as best as we can. Trust me, I still dive in on a batch of brownies and every brownie mix that I come across, and Reese's, and I still dive into things like that. But we like to make healthy life choices, like the 80-20 rule. And those are things that you'll learn about in the coaching atmosphere and lifestyle. And as well, and finally, coaches are always trying to get me to join their team. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason you're watching this is because Beachbody has changed my life, and it's changed others' lives in more than just a physical way. And we want to pay it forward by sharing our experiences. That's why we reach out to you. We want to share this opportunity with you because it's changed our life in some way, and we feel close and connected to you enough to try to share it with you. It's not a bad thing that we want to share it with you. It's not about making money. Beachbody is not about a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not what it's about. There's time, effort, and energy that gets put into this. And all we want to do is help. Okay, so that's what you most likely know about coaching so far. Let me tell you a few things that you most likely don't know about coaching. First, we are just like you. Coaches are ordinary people who have a passion to help others and do extraordinary things. I'm an ordinary person. I just graduated from college, and I didn't even want to do that. When I fell in love with Beachbody, I didn't want to finish college anymore. And I don't technically need a degree to be a coach. You don't have to be a fitness person. You don't have to be a personal trainer or nutrition specialist or anything like that. We are students, like I said, just recently graduated. We're professionals. We are former alcoholics. Amy Silverman and Lindsay Stay are two top phenomenal coaches, both with a history of alcohol. And to be honest, I'm working on my own journey right now, trying to quit drinking. We're not perfect people. We are roamers. I would be what I consider a roamer. Is I was somebody for the longest time would go from place to place to place just to try to find something that would fill the hole inside of me that I could do something more. Like I said, I was a server. I worked in hotels. I've done real estate and gas stations and factories, and I've done all these other things. Like I was a roamer. I went round and round, and I didn't know what I was doing. And a roamer is also someone who believes that just by getting a college degree that you're going to automatically get a job. You're also a roamer because that's just not how the world works. Coming from someone who did. We are moms and dads. We are brothers and sisters, grandmas and grandpas. I think that's the most awesome part about Beachbody is there's a fitness program for everyone, and you can literally help anyone and everyone. And then our final thing is we are military members and veterans. The best part about being a military member or veteran is that you actually get your business fees and your sign-up fee waived. Everything is free for you for your entire duration of coaching. As well as veterans, you are always free. Military members, your spouses are free while you're active duty. Okay. And these two pictures right here, that is the top one is Dream Team, and the bottom is a Super Saturday from Cincinnati. So that's national and local. I don't know why it zoomed out like that. There we go. Number 2, we actually enjoy Shakeology. Like, not only does Shakeology have tons and tons of superfoods for you, it actually freaking tastes good. I make mine like a Reese cup because I'm addicted to Reese cups, guys. Like, it's awesome that I don't have to sit there and put something into my body and feel guilty about it afterwards. It's awesome that I can drink it and I'm like, I did something good today. The sustained energy that you get from Shakeology, it's not like one of these energy drinks or all these artificial flavors, all this crap that's out there. It's a sustained energy. It's not one that's going to take you up a mountain and then drop you off the other side. Literally all day, you are good. And just a note to let you know, if you ever make Shakeology brownies, do not eat them before you go to bed. They are not the greatest dessert idea if you plan on sleeping. And as you can see here, I've made cinnamon roll Shakeology. Other than my Reese Cup Shakeology, that's my second favorite recipe because it uses the vanilla. I don't normally dip into other flavors other than chocolate, but I decided to dip into vanilla for a while. And then I made chocolate Shakeology ice cream. I've made brownies. I've made fudge. And that helps with reducing cravings because not only can you put it in other, like make it as desserts and things, but it also, the active ingredients in it reduces your cravings to where you're not as hungry all day and you stay fuller longer. It also boosts your immunity. A lot of people who drink Shakeology, they don't get sick anymore. I know when I'm drinking it consistently, I don't get sick. I feel incredible when I can be around my family who's all sick and everything, and I'm just like, I got my shake. I know I'm good. It replaces a meal, so that means that there is total savings in this. I will tell you I can't tell you how many times Shakeology has saved me when I'm starving and I'm like, I want something fast and quick and I don't want to cook food, but I want something good for me and I don't want to like stuff my face with something gross. It replaces a meal and it's savings. With Shakeology, all you're doing is shifting your grocery money that you would pay for lunch every single day. Your lunch meat, your bread, your whatever, or your breakfast, your eggs, your bacon, your this, your that. Or your McDonald's coffee in the morning or your Starbucks coffee. All you're doing is moving money that you would originally use for something, either like a meal replacement or a coffee, an energy boost or something like that, and you're moving it to Shakeology. That's all you're doing. You're not putting out extra cash for it because either way, you're replacing something with it. And my personal favorite part is that it helps me hide them dreaded leafy greens because I don't like anything that resembles a leaf. I think it's gross, and baby spinach actually isn't bad in Shakeology. It gives it a green tint, but it still tastes absolutely delicious. And coaching is third. Coaching is more about working out and drinking shakes. Like I've said, I will say it till the end of time. Coaching is about building relationships and freedom. It's about being the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Step 1 to coaching, better yourself. Step 2, help others do it. Step 3, repeat. That's what we do. We have the tools, and that's how we do it. And the best part is the tools help us do it at home on our own time, whenever we feel like it. Okay? Coaching is not about listening to society. Society will tell you that it is better for you to go out and get drunk every weekend than it is for you to go to the gym in your basement and push play. They will do that. They will tell you that it's better for them to go out to a bar than it is for you to drink a shake. They will tell you that it's better for you to go out to a buffet and stuff your face than it is to drink a shake. They will look at you like you're crazy. It's about listening to your heart and knowing that you have to do what's best for you and what's best for those that you love, your friends, your family, and your future family. Okay? And then coaching is about helping others along your personal journey. You have to be on your own journey to be a coach. No ifs, ands, or but about it. If you're not growing, you're not going to be able to help others grow, and you're not going to be able to have a business that grows if that's what you're wanting to do. Being honest here, okay? And by doing so, we just follow 3 behaviors that we do each day. We build relationships with other people, whether they're people that we know already and we're just reconnecting, or we're building relationships with new people. We lead by example. We do the workouts. We drink Shakeology. We do personal development, which is better yourself daily. Personal development every single day. Do something every day to better yourself. Those are the 3 things we do every day. How awesome is it that you get rewarded to do that? I get rewarded to do that. Everyone in the network gets rewarded to do that. It's not a hard job at all. It's quite wonderful, I must say. And then finally, the thing that you probably didn't know about coaching is that we coach on our terms. There are many options when becoming a coach that you get when you sign up, but you get to test the waters. You could go back and forth. Like this little picture says, your business means your rules. You can be a discount coach who just likes to drink Shakeology. You want to save that money? You save that money. Go for it. That's originally what a lot of people get into it for, is they just want to save that money. Shakeology, I will not lie, it is an investment. It is not super expensive, but it's not exactly cheap either. And so it is an investment. Save that money if you can. You could be a hobby coach and have another job, but you like to share the products with other people and having a little extra income, extra Christmas money, extra birthday money, extra summer vacation money, anything that you'd like to do with that. Or you can be a business builder. You could be all in and build a life of freedom where you're at home all day, every day with your family and doing what you want to do and growing a team that's doing the same. Or you can go in between. I know that throughout my own journey, I flexed back and forth. When I signed up, I wanted to be a business builder. I was all in. Come to find out, I had to be a hobby coach because I was in school. Priority. I had to finish school because I was already in it. Okay? You're going to have priorities that you're going to have to deal around. And if you can't quit your full-time job yet and build this business, you're going to be a hobby coach until you possibly can. But being a business builder and giving yourself a life of freedom to do whatever you want, honestly, from seeing other coaches do it, I am envious, and I will be able to do that one day. And I want to help you be able to do that if that's what you want to do. So people, they do a single power hour per day. Mainly that's checking in, building some new relationships, going into the groups, providing a little bit of extra support. And then some people are full-time coaches. They're working 8 hours a day because this is what they love to do. This is what I love to do. Working 8 hours a day is eventually what I want to get to. I love doing this. So, but both coaches are successful. And understand that just because you're busy, that's not exactly a deterrent for being a coach. Most of the time, the busier coaches are the ones who are the more successful coaches because they're the ones who have to sit down and schedule it into their day, and they don't have another time that they can do it. Being in school where I went online, I can tell you it's super easy to be like, I have all day to coach and go to school online and do everything, and then it leads to procrastination. If you're busy, use it as a driving force. And finally, you will get back what you put in. I will match your energy personally. Jamie will match your energy personally. Melanie will match your energy. What you put in is what you will get back. and your income is a reflection of the amount of lives that you change. The more time that you can put into it, obviously, the more lives you're going to change. But should that deter you from signing up as a coach because you can't dedicate 8 hours to it? No, especially during the first 6 months to a year of this. It's a big learning curve. So definitely not. I actually suggest have another job, be in school, be doing something else to where when you finish that something else, you could dive into this and have this as an option if you didn't want to do something else. Like if you're pregnant and you want to take that 9 months of your pregnancy to learn this business and start to try to grow your team to where when you pop that baby out and you want to go full time, you don't have to go back to a job that you hate. Melanie Mitcher did it. She didn't want to go back to work. She wanted to stay at home with her babies. Katie Ersta did it. She didn't want to go back to work. She wanted to stay with her babies. So this business, while she was pregnant and while Katie Ersta has cancer, is building this business and is successful with it. There is no excuse that you can't do this. It's what you put into it and what you want to dedicate to it. But the thing is we coach on our terms. I don't want the expectation that you could put an hour into this business and grow it into a 6-figure business in a year. It's not going to happen. It's not realistic. And that's another thing is I'm going to work with you on what is possible. And if you have questions about what is possible, please let me know. I can definitely tell you by being in this business over a year, what's possible, what's not. And it's all about what you're capable of dedicating to it at that point in time in your life. Okay, guys? So there's a lot of things about coaching that you didn't know. I just wanted to go over a few for a little bit, and I hope that it answered some questions. Definitely, if there's anything that I didn't cover, please let me know. But all around, coaches are ordinary people. We actually enjoy Shakeology. We're not just trying to sell you something. We are in it for the relationships that we get. When I got to go to Vegas and meet new people, and when I went to Indianapolis and met some new coaches, and you go to Super Saturdays and meet people, there are so many opportunities to get to know positive influences on our lives. And I think that's one of the greatest impacts that Beachbody has given me is the positive influences. So, this little polar bear right here and that little penguin, they're going to be friends because that's what coaching is about. Eventually they'll get to each other and they'll make positive impacts in each other's lives. So I hope that gives you something to think about, maybe clears up a few things. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I'm going to stop recording now. Bye guys. Any questions, please post below in the comments.